Aloha everyone, welcome back to Viva Hawaii. We've had a little time that we didn't have programs, but it's good to be back. It's good to have you back. And today is a beautiful program, and you'll understand why right now. My guest today is Miss Hawaii 2017, and also we have the assistant director for the organization of Miss Hawaii. We're going to show you a little video and then we'll start talking to them. Hola, muy buenas tardes y bienvenidos a Viva Hawaii. Y después de un pequeño descanso, nuestro programa de hoy va a ser en inglés, pero seguro que lo vais a entender perfectamente y si no lo entendéis vais a estar pegados al televisor. Mi invitada de hoy es Miss Hawaii 2017 y Julie Kuo y también Nicole Patterson, que es la directora adjunta de la organización que se encarga de Miss Hawaii. Vamos a ver un vídeo y volvemos enseguida para hablar con ellas. Well, congratulations, Julie. Thank you very much, ladies, for joining us today on Viva Hawaii.
Thank you for having us.
What do you feel when you see this? Now?
Actually, we had a small gathering party at Hokua, and the whole time I was watching the video, even though I know the result, I was really nervous because I'm like, oh my god.
You know the result, you know.
Yeah, like even though I know it, I'm
yeah.
like, oh.
It's gonna end well. This movie's ending well. But is it one of those moments that when you're waiting for them to decide if you're Miss Hawaii or not? Does this moment of Kevin Harvey come back to you and thinking he gave it to Miss Colombia and then it was Miss Philippines, or is that? Did you think about that at all? Or?
No, I was just really nervous. I was actually praying the whole time. You can see my eyes were closed, you know, when they were making that really dramatic pause. But no, I wish I didn't have,
So Nicole, thank you very much also for joining us. And tell us, how many contestants were there? It seems like there were a good number.
Yeah, so this year we actually had a record number. We had 26 contestants, so super competitive field. Of course, Julie came out on top, but yeah, every year we just keep growing.
So do you accept all the contestants, or do they need to be? We know you were Miss Honolulu, but there were Miss Diamond Head, and there were so many. Do they need to?
No, contestants, anyone can join. There are certain national qualifications. You know, we have an age range. Things like that to be, living in Hawaii and different requirements like that. But as long as you meet the requirements, anyone can join.
You were not born in the U.S.
No, I'm actually from Taiwan. I moved here when I was 10 years old. So
is Mandarin your first language?
Yes, Mandarin and Taiwanese, which is like a dialect, and then English is my
Do you get
language.
to speak it while you're in Hawaii? Or?
I speak Chinese at home, so that's why I can still speak it. But other than that, not really.
Okay, so Nicole, and this is, I want to link this because this Miss Hawaii is different to the Miss Hawaii. This is Miss Hawaii USA that goes to Miss Hawaii that goes to Miss Universe, right?
Yeah.
And then there is another organization that is Miss Hawaii America.
Right, and that goes to Miss America.
Good. So this Miss Hawaii, so everybody who is more familiar with these pageants, this is the Trump Miss Hawaii, or the old.
Yeah. Now IMG actually runs the Miss USA, Miss Universe pageants now. So we're really excited about that. But yeah, the winner from our pageant goes to Miss USA. So last year it was in June in Las Vegas. Of course, Chelsea plays first runner-up, and we know Julie's going to do a fantastic job for us there, and I think everyone's
She's
really
already
excited.
doing it.
I have huge shoes to fill.
But you're already, so it's been 2 weeks. How do you feel in these 2 weeks of having this job?
It's funny because I prepared 3 months for this pageant, and every day
That's
it was
not much, no?
yeah, but every day I did the same thing. You know, it's very routinely. I work out, I eat this, I eat that, and the pageant, it seemed like only a few seconds, and now now that it's done, I'm like, oh, what do I do? You
It's
know,
almost like this show that I prepare for it for 2 weeks, and then suddenly it's like it's
Yep,
gone, and
exactly,
you're like,
exactly.
oh, I want to stay a little longer
Yeah.
talking to the person. So, as an immigrant in Hawaii, what do you feel? Do you feel welcome, or?
Oh, definitely. That's why I was able to learn English really quickly, because everyone wanted to help, and I was very lucky.
Do you miss Taiwan?
Of course. When I first moved here, I missed the food the most.
Is that what you're? And you've been on a diet probably, no?
Oh my God, that was the hardest part, or one of the hardest part of the pageant. But luckily, my trainer, who taught me very well, and I was never hungry while I was losing weight.
What's the food that you miss the most?
Any carbs. Because for the last month or so, I could not eat anything that's carbohydrates.
Okay, so now are you a little more
Oh yeah, I
relaxed,
eat
or?
whatever I want. I eat whatever I see in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Is that a requirement that they need to be on a diet, or that they need to weigh a certain?
No, absolutely not. You know, we have contestants all different shapes, sizes, heights. I mean, it's really up to the contestant what they want to do to prepare for the show. And you never know what the judges are looking for on any given day. So,
Do you train them together, or is there any sort of train that all the girls need to do, or?
no, I mean, we do different workshops during the pageant season. We'll do a lot of different photo shoots. We do fashion shows. You know, we try to get them comfortable with being in front of people, being on the stage. But in terms of their own preparation, a lot of the girls will have coaches. They go to their own trainers. The people that they work with. So, like for us, we try not to do hands-on coaching, but just to give everyone the opportunity, like I said, just to be on stage and have pictures
Were
taken.
you a contestant before, Nicole? We can see you're very tall, and well, you cannot see it right now because we are all seated, but...
No, I've never been a contestant. So my first time experiencing pageants was actually with the Miss Hawaii USA organization.
Is this something, what calls you from this job? Why are you performing this job?
Well, it started off because my regular boss was involved with the organization. He's on the board of directors. And I met the executive director that way. We became really good friends, and, you know, she asked me to help her. And, you know, for me, the best part is seeing the transformation for the girls over the course of this season. We have girls coming with no experience, and then all of a sudden on stage they just pop and they shine, and I love seeing that transformation. So that keeps me
So tell
going.
us, Julie, tell us about your transformation. Were you a model before, or how
No,
is this?
I have never modeled before.
Never before this pageant.
So
Okay.
this is, I'm stepping into a
Is this
whole
the
new
first
world.
time? This is the first time you
Ran the
for
pageant.
the okay. Okay. So what were you doing before?
I was going to school, and I was also working part-time as a server, and that's how actually I got into the pageant, because Nicole and Dwayne were the ones who...
Dwayne Comine, who we actually had in the show before, and I can tell he has a good eye for beautiful people because we know his wife. His wife is Leona Comine, and she was Mrs. Hawaii before, right? So she's another beautiful woman. He's good at that. You can trust him. So tell us a little more about how you became, how you decided to become a pageant.
So
Hi, I'm Stacy Hayashi, and you can catch me on Mondays at 11 on Think Tech Hawaii. Stacy to the rescue. See you then.
Aloha, I'm Kirsten Baumgart-Turner, host of Sustainable Hawaii. We live stream every Tuesday from noon to 12:30. You get a chance to hear what people are doing about sustainability in Hawaii and what the issues are impacting all of us in all the islands. Join us, please.
This is Steve Katz. I'm a marriage and family therapist, and I do shrink wrap, which is now going to every other week, all during the summer and maybe forever after. Take care of your mental health this summer. Have a good time. Do what's fun and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Donna Blanchard. I host the show Center Stage on Think Tech Wednesdays at 2 p.m. And this is Crystal
That's
Kwok.
right. I'm Crystal, and I host Quack Talk on Tuesday mornings. I like watching Donna's show.
You do? I like watching your show. I like watching your show because you talk about, you're not afraid to really dive into issues that are important, and sometimes they're a little shocking, and you always bring us information that is sometimes the underbelly that we need to know and we need to
thank
see.
you.
It's important.
Well said. Well, I like yours because you can find any topic and any type of character, but you will find that source which brought them to the product of that creative process. And I thought that's like the most important thing is the process.
Awesome.
Right?
I think, yeah, I do. I think it's all about the process, and I think we'll find world peace when we know each other's stories. So thank you very much for bringing that to us.
Join
Thank
us on
you.
Think Tech.
Think Tech Hawaii, anytime.
Well, we're back, and sorry because we had a couple of technical difficulties, but we are back with Julie and Nicole. Julie, I was asking you, so this was your first time running for any sort of pageant, so is this something that you're now completely involved and you're gonna forget what you were doing, or you want to go back to what this was just like an experience and then you want to go back?
So now that I'm Miss Hawaii USA, I'm going to be competing in Miss USA, which is probably going to be in the summer or so. So probably starting January, I'm going to have to focus and start training, and it's going to be all this training all over again.
Okay, so and the nationals are like one person per state. Is that how it usually works? And your previous Chelsea, the Miss Hawaii 2016, came really close to winning she was the runner-up, no? Or was there any? Is Hawaii well known for these beautiful women arrive to a good position in nationals, or
I think so. I think they definitely have high standards for Hawaii.
There was one, and I did a little bit of search. There was one who was, I think, in the 1990s. I think I have it around
97.
here. 97, exactly. Who was Miss Hawaii, then came to be Miss USA, and then came to be Miss Universe.
Yep.
So
Berkeley.
So Julie, we are rooting for you.
I know.
So is your family, your friends supporting this, or?
So my entire family was actually back in Taiwan, and they flew about 3 days before the pageant just to watch me, and they're all really excited to be, supporting
Of course,
me.
yeah. What about your friends? You had a lot of friends in the audience too.
They were, I could hear them on stage, and that's how loud they were, but they keep me in my place.
Do you feel like probably men are more intimidated now than you have Miss Hawaii, Miss Hawaii title? Or?
Unless I wear the crown and the sash, maybe.
Okay. What about women? You feel like women are more intimidated with you
No,
also?
no way.
Also, basically nothing has changed in that.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, no? Or, okay. So, what is your workout routine? Tell us for average individuals.
I am really bad at being active, so this pageant was especially hard for me. But my trainer, I only did weight training about twice a week, but I would run an hour every day.
Okay, that's a serious training. And is that something that you like to do, or?
I have come to terms with it. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, like when I'm running, I would put on a movie to watch. And that
Okay,
makes
so
it
you run in the
easier.
treadmill, you don't run outside.
Yeah.
But Hawaii is good to be active,
yeah,
to be
definitely.
physically active, and
definitely.
And when you were in Taiwan, did you have to deal with change like seasons and change of weather and having to wear a coat?
Taiwan is really hot, like for the most part.
More tropical.
It's really humid. Like if you take a shower, you go outside, you're all wet again.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
Yeah.
But in the winter, I mean, it
The
doesn't
humidity,
snow,
yeah.
but it's cold, and I like it.
So tell us things that I have a couple of questions for you. What is your favorite hobby?
I like to cook.
You like to cook? Taiwanese or?
No, Taiwanese food is hard, like simple. Cause you
So
know.
what is your specialty?
So I know how to make this Chinese dish. It's called tomato noodle soup, basically, and it's so easy. And because I've been living on my own for a while, so I had to learn how to take care of myself.
Yeah, and it's easier when you live on your own to just do the things that you like, or, no?
Yeah.
What is your favorite drink?
The Taiwanese bubble milk tea. I don't know if you've ever tried it.
No, but
know, like
we're
the drink with the
we're
little-
already organizing a little
Yeah,
party
we
here with some
should.
Spanish food.
Yeah, that would be
Taiwan. Nicole, where are your food? Where are you from?
Originally from New Jersey.
Okay, so what is in New Jersey? Where are you bringing?
I can bring you pasta.
I'm always
what
up.
I mean.
I'm always up for pasta.
Always fun Italian places everywhere in New Jersey. Yeah.
Okay, so what is who's the most important person in your life?
That'd be my mom, definitely. She
okay.
has so much influence over me. Sometimes I think that she brainwashes me. You know?
What do you look for when you're trying to find a person? What qualities do you look for in the person?
Especially for pageant, I think it's about being genuine. Because you can train, you know, for a really long time and you become really rehearsed.
But some things you
then
cannot.
you don't connect with people.
Yeah. And what is the best moment of your life so far?
Winning this pageant.
Yeah, that moment when you were when they gave you the crown.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Nicole, are the requirements for really a good contestant and a good title holder?
Well, I mean, I think the requirements would be definitely someone who is a people person. I mean, one of their primary jobs is to go out, talk to people, be a representative for Hawaii. So definitely need to have a great personality. Of course, they got to be beautiful to compete on the national stage.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt.
But overall, I think it's just someone who connects with people. Someone that when you meet them, you feel warmth, you feel a genuine quality. So to me, I think more important, you know, definitely
anything, yeah.
that's the best thing that you can have.
So, how do you see yourself in 15 years, Julie?
I want to be a small restaurant owner or a small cafe where I bring food from Taiwan and mix it with like a little Hawaii. Being able to share the food that I love with the people.
And that cafe could be in Hawaii, in
Yeah,
Oahu?
that would be awesome.
What is your favorite island?
Oahu, just because I lived here.
There were many people from different islands. Can anyone from an island in Hawaii be a contestant, or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Our contest is open to everyone in the state. We do have preliminaries on the outer islands, so Kauai, Maui, the Big Island. And just because then we have local title holders there and they can make appearances all year. But you can also be an at-large contestant from a neighbor island, meaning you don't have to compete in a preliminary. You can come straight to the state pageant. We're also thinking about maybe doing Oahu preliminaries, have maybe people do local, but that's still in the works. But definitely anyone, like I said, as long as they meet the age requirement and the residency, they can compete.
Did you become friends with any of the contestants?
Definitely. I've heard many stories, you know, like, oh, no dramas and stuff. But this year, we're all really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like really healthy environment.
Yeah, we were cheering each other on during the pageant, which was...
What was the worst moment of the pageant, or what you were not less comfortable with?
To be honest, when I was, you know, doing the runway and coming back down, I didn't realize how tense I was. So when I walked off the stage, my body was shaking.
Really?
Yeah, but then I had to come back on and, you know,
You just have to put yourself together. And
yeah, my stomach was cramping.
What did you do right after the pageant?
I went home and slept.
Okay, you just needed some rest.
I thought I would pick out, I would do all these things, but I was so
You just needed to fall asleep. And was there any anecdote in the ceremony or something worth telling? Anyone falling? Anyone? Something juicy?
During rehearsals, you know, it was close to someone almost falling off the stage. But
yeah, because
I'm glad
walking
nothing
with those high heels, I mean, no matter, I always wear platforms and I keep like spraining my ankles.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm usually a slipper girl. So.
Did you?
So yeah,
Again, we cannot walk together.
Yeah.
So, what do you see in your future? Your not long term, but your short term future. What do you see for this year that you're going to be Miss Hawaii?
Just working really hard for Miss USA because I'm representing not just myself but an entire Stayed.
Yeah. So what kind of events do you have to go to, or?
A lot of lunches to eat, definitely.
Okay.
But charity, marathon, parades, it's really exciting. Some like things I've never done before.
Okay. And what about you, Nicole? Do you still have a job for this whole year, or it's just like only for the ceremony?
No, I'm still assistant director for the whole year. So now with a lot of it, like Julie says, she's preparing her for Miss USA, making sure, scheduling for her for events, making sure she gets to them, and also preparing it for next year. We already start looking at dates and recruitment. So if anyone's interested, go to missyusa.com and, for more information there.
And start training, yeah.
Yeah.
And so what does Chelsea do now? What does after a year, what do they go to do? What is...
Well, it's up to them. Some of our prior contestants, Emma Woe is in New York doing graduate studies. Moani Hara just moved to LA to pursue entertainment. So for Chelsea, the door's wide open for her. I mean, she has so many opportunities. She did so well at Miss USA. She's really, I know she wants to do modeling and entertainment, and I mean, she could do anything. That girl's amazing. So.
Yeah.
So, is he giving you advice too, or are you searching for advice from those who were misses before?
Definitely. Every time I see Chelsea, I'm still fangirling. I don't know. She probably doesn't know it.
Are you looking forward to traveling, or is this going to be mostly Hawaii time?
I am actually going back to Taiwan in December.
Okay. Are you gonna bring your Miss Hawaii title?
My crown, yes, everything.
Is there any international events that you also have to go to, or?
Not so much.
No. But so before Hawaii joined the pageant, I saw that it was the last state. Hawaii was the last state to go to Miss USA. It used to be Hawaii would go straight to Miss Universe. And so is there anything that we need to fight for in Hawaii that still to things like just consider the state more of another state in the US, or are we pretty happy with how Miss USA is treating Hawaii?
I mean, I think definitely, Hawaii is a state. We're part of the USA. And for one of our contestants to go there to win, I mean, they're not representing just an island or the islands, but they're representing the entire country, which I think is important. So, I mean, hey, we can send her directly to Miss Universe. I don't think any of us would complain, but I think in terms of going to Miss USA, I mean...
do you know where it's going to be, or...?
No, they don't like to tell us.
Very mysterious.
Was it in Las Vegas last year, or am I making this up?
Yeah, no, they had it in Las
Vegas,
Vegas.
right?
It was one of the first events at the T-Mobile Center that just opened there. I kind of hope it would be there again next year, but it honestly could be anywhere in the U.S.
And you go with her too. You bring your entourage, right? How many people go with her to?
Whoever wants to go. I know last year for Chelsea, we had a huge, we were the loudest. Hawaii had the most number of people.
Really?
And we came from the furthest, but, her family is huge, and, all the committee went, the board went, and we had a great time. And I really hope we're going to do the same for Julie and, give her the support that she deserves. So
exciting.
What would you like it to be? Where would you like it to be?
Vegas. That sounds
Vegas
like
too?
fun.
Okay. Have you been there before?
When I was really, really young, before I got to do
You don't
anything.
remember, you hardly
fun.
remember.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the state pageant and the national one? What is the difference? Is it more level in the girls, or the girls are more beautiful, or everything is better prepared, or is there anything you can tell us?
Yeah, from being there this year, all the girls obviously won their states. So you have the best of the best. They're all competing. You work with amazing photographers, and you do all these events leading up to the pageant. So it's not just a weekend. They have a week, 2 weeks, but it's all different. Everything's like the state, but on a bigger scale. It's huge.
Do you also prepare to be eloquent and to answer questions, or?
Oh, that was a huge part for preparing for a pageant. Every day, I wanted someone to talk to me, just to get talking and comfortable.
So what did they ask you? I didn't see this part, but so what did they ask you?
in the interview, it was mostly based off of your bio. So, whatever you put on there, they might ask you, questions here and there. But I remember one judge asking me, "Oh, Hillary Clinton, what do you think?"
Of course.
Yeah.
So what did you say?
I said along the lines of, she's very inspiring to be the first woman to be nominated as a presidential candidate, and her election epitomizes the breaking of glass ceilings.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fortunately, or you never know, but we didn't get the first woman president just yet. But maybe eventually. Do you want to say something to the camera and then say goodbye to the program and just practice your camera? And you can go ahead. Just look to camera 1 right there.
Hi everyone, I am Julie Kuo, Miss Hawaii USA 2017, and the pageant was aired yesterday? Saturday, I'm sorry, Saturday. But if you didn't have the chance to watch it, pretty sure you can find it.
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube very soon. Just look for us on
Okay.
YouTube.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. I'm sure you enjoyed the program today, and you find our programs in YouTube, and you can always connect to Twitter and Facebook, and we'll see you here next time on Viva Hawaii. Muchas gracias por vernos y hasta pronto.